Okay, class. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today we're going to learn the topic coordinates. That is in chapter 7, MOE textbook. You can refer at chapter 7, MOE textbook. Okay, so it's actually before, under the topic straight line graph. So before we learn what is a straight line graph, we should learn about coordinates first. Okay, so it is about from this topic you should know what is a distance in the Cartesian coordinates, and then what is the midpoint in the Cartesian coordinate. Okay, so now for the first part we learn what is distance in a Cartesian coordinate system. Okay, so actually you already learned a Cartesian coordinate system in primary school. Okay, so for that part you know what is y-axis and then what is x-axis, and you know the points that located on the Cartesian plane. So ini ialah Cartesian plane, which is it has x-axis and also y-axis. Okay, so for now we want to learn how to determine the distance. Okay, distance ni Cartesian coordinate. So we have a few methods. Okay, the first one is we draw the right angle triangle representation method is used. Okay, so ini ialah katakanlah kita nak calculate line AB. Okay, so line AB here, kita tengok kat sini is actually the hypotenuse. Kalau you draw a right angle triangle, okay, right angle triangle, what does it mean by right angle triangle? The triangle that has 90 degree. Okay, bila bentuk triangle macam ni, saya ingat sikit, okay, 90 degree, so we call it as a right angle triangle. So the opposite perpendicular 90 degree, that one we call it as hypotenuse. Okay, that one you learn hypotenuse in theorem Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so once you draw the right angle triangle, you can determine the line AB, which is the hypotenuse, by using Pythagoras theorem. Okay, in this method you have to identify the horizontal distance. This is the horizontal distance. Horizontal, we refer to the x-axis. Okay, and vertical distance, we refer to the y-axis. Okay, with the vertical distance, we refer to y-axis. Okay, the distance can be determined from the scale on the x-axis and the y-axis. So, maknanya cara dia, kalau sebelum ni kita buat Pythagoras theorem tu, dia dah bagi awak length kan, length for the height and also for the base. Okay, let's say the height is 3 and the base is 2. Okay, sorry, the base is 4. So hypotenuse you can calculate 8 by using Pythagoras theorem. 4 square plus 3 square, and then you square root 8, and then you get 25 square, square root of 25, so you get 5 unit lah. Okay, that one kalau dah bagi value. Okay, so now kalau tak bagi value and it's like on Cartesian coordinates, you have to determine the vertical distance and also the horizontal distance. Okay, so now for AB square is equal to AC square plus CB square. AC is the length for the base, and then CB is the length for the height of triangle. Okay, so we go to the how to determine the horizontal and vertical distance. Okay, so this one, kalau tadi saya dah sebut vertical, dia ada kaitan dengan that is y-axis. Okay, and then horizontal, okay, horizontal maknanya mendatar, we call it as for x-axis. Okay, vertical menegak. Okay, menegak, that one is vertical line, menegak. Okay, and then horizontal is mendatar. Okay, so that's how we describe vertical and horizontal. So kalau you tengok pada line AB, dia ialah menegak, which is vertically to the y-axis. Okay, vertical line. So AB is actually the vertical line. It's a vertical line. So kita akan calculate the vertical distance. Okay, so vertical distance, you tengok jarak dia Okay, daripada A kepada B berapa? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 unit. Okay, 6 unit. So kita tengok pula pada scale. Scale dia ialah satu kotak ni sama dengan 1 unit. Okay, maknanya ada satu kotak 1 unit. So you just 6 times 1. So it will be equal to 6 units. Okay, that one is vertical distance. Okay, we go to the part of horizontal distance. Okay, you can see here PQ is horizontal distance, is a horizontal line. PQ is a horizontal line. So we want to calculate the horizontal distance. Okay. So now the scale on the x-axis is 5 units. Okay, so kita calculate dulu berapa bilangan kotak ni daripada P kepada Q. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 boxes here. And then we look at for the scale. Okay, this one we call it scale. Okay, scale lah. Kalau tak see satu kotak ni, okay, represent 5 unit. Okay, one box represent 5 units. So means that here, bila you calculate 6 boxes just now, so 6 times with 5 units, so the distance for PQ is 30 units. Okay, it's not 6 units, but it is 30 units because one box we refer to 5 units. Okay, kalau you tengok pada part CY ni, y-axis 1 unit, satu kotak ni represent 2 units. Okay. Okay, now so we go to for the third part. Okay, determine the distance between 2 points in the following Cartesian plane. Okay, so for this one, sama juga. Kalau you tengok kat sini, dia adalah dalam keadaan horizontal. So kita akan determine the horizontal distance. Okay, horizontal distance here, calculate how many boxes involved. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 we times with 10 because one box for the x-axis is represent 10 units. Okay, you can see 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so for each box represent 10 units. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. So we times with 10. So the answer is 40 units. Okay. Now, next one is this one. The same thing is about vertical distance. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. And then we go to the scale. One box is represent 2 units. So 4 times 2 equal to 8 units. Okay, this is how we calculate the distance for horizontal and vertical distance. Okay, so distance can be determined, okay, if 2 points have the same y coordinates. Okay, bila dia ada part of y coordinate dia sama, kita mesti lagi boleh determine dia. Okay, bila y coordinate sama, maknanya you akan determine the horizontal distance. Okay, horizontal distance. If you can see here, A dengan B, okay, point A dengan B have the same y coordinates. Okay, tengok satu line macam tu. Let's say kat sini ialah 5. So, dia punya coordinates y dia ialah 5. Okay, jadi bila coordinates y dia sama, kita akan calculate horizontal distance. Sama juga dengan this problems. We can see this is a vertical line. Okay, and it has the same x coordinates. So, bila same x coordinates, like say we have here 2. So, maknanya coordinates untuk C ialah 2, untuk x coordinate C ialah 2, dan x coordinate D also 2. Okay, so means that here we want to calculate the vertical distance. Okay, so distance for CD is y2 minus y1. When you akan ambil y coordinates, you tolak dua tu, you akan dapat the length for the vertical distance. Okay, let's say we have here is 10 and then D here is 3. So 10 minus 3, we get 7. So distance for this part is 7 units. That is how we calculate the vertical distance. Okay, so calculate the distance between the points. Okay, we can go to the example. So you can see for question A, it had the same value for the y coordinates. Okay, same y coordinates. So the same y coordinates, awak tak payah usik koordinat yang sama tu, awak hanya usik koordinat yang berbeza sahaja. Okay, maknanya kat sini bila same y coordinates, dia kita akan calculate the horizontal distance. Contoh dia macam ni lah. Okay, so the distance between the 2 points is you just ambil x2 tolak dengan x1, which is 2 units. Okay, B pula, kita tengok pada coordinates dia, we have 0, 1 and 0, negative 2. Okay, 0 here is refer to the same x coordinates. Okay, same x coordinates. So what we have to do is we just take the y coordinates and then we minus. Okay, 1 minus minus 2, which is equal to 3 units. That is for the vertical distance. Alright, actually for this part, okay, awak boleh je nak ambil, katakanlah awak tak ambil 1 tolak 2 ni. You can take negative 2, you minus with 1 here. Okay, so it will be negative 3 units. Okay, so for your information, okay, bila you buat macam ni, untuk distance, there is no negative. Okay, no negative. So, automatically, bila you dapat jawapan negatif ni, you kena tukarkan dia jadi positif. So, 3 units. Okay, tukarkan je. So, kita tahu distance takkan pernah negatif. Jarak mana boleh negatif? Okay, so next we go to example 3. Diagram show the distance between 2 points A and B. Complete the coordinates of A and B. Okay, A and B. Okay, you can see here. Given that the vertical distance for AC is equal to 5 units, and then the horizontal distance of BC is equal to 4 units. Okay, so you can calculate. Okay, kalau tengok kat sini, dia punya x coordinate dia sama. Okay, coordinate dia sama for x coordinate. Jadi kita akan usik yang berlainan lah, different, which is y coordinates. Okay, hint dia kat sini, kalau coordinate sama jangan usik. Kita ambil yang berlainan saja. So, maknanya y minus 3 akan equal dengan 5 units. Okay. So, y equal to 5 plus 3. So, therefore, coordinates A is 1, 8. So, maknanya y kat sini lah sama dengan 8. Sebab 8 tolak 3 sama dengan 5 units. Okay, sama juga untuk horizontal distance ni. X minus 1 is equal to 4 units. Kita takkan usik 3 ni. 3 dengan 3 sebab 3 dan 3 adalah equal. Okay, bila equal kita tak usik dia. Okay, kita tak ambil dia. So, kita akan ambil x dengan x lah. So, jadinya x minus 1. Okay, x minus 1 adalah sama dengan 4 units. So, means that here x is equal to 5. Okay. Okay, so now we go to distance. Actually, untuk cari coordinates, kita ada formula dia, distance between 2 points on Cartesian plane. Itu ialah, kalau kata you have AB just now kan, instead of you awak guna right angle triangle tu, for Pythagoras theorem, dia ada formula dia. Okay, A dengan B, coordinates Y dia berbeza, coordinates X dia berbeza. So, kita tak boleh guna formula tadi lah. Okay, so we go to the next one, how to calculate it. Okay, so ini formula dia, which is kita ada 2 point, A dengan B. Okay, A dengan B, point dia X1, Y1, and then X2, Y2. Okay,